Lads, welcome to another day of backtesting until I'm profitable. Day 147 of backtesting until I'm profitable. I am grateful that I've managed to reach today. I mean, not everyone is this consistent, so I'm grateful, all thanks to God. And I know that sometime in the future I'll be profitable, man. So let's start the backtesting. Okay, so I was checking out the filters and I thought that maybe we could add some tags. I opened a feature request on FX Replay trying to ask if they could give us like a way to sort the days where there was some news, but they told me that you can use tags, but they could also use that feature. So we'll wait until maybe they develop it or something like that. So since it's not available yet, let's be doing the stuff that's available and work with it. Sorry, the next day open. Let's go to the daily time frame. It's Thursday, 14th April. I'll do the weekly. It's looking okay, it's looking nice. And it's Thursday. I think we're gonna reject this gap and continue higher. Possibly that could be determined by the daily. Consider the daily started off by dropping a little bit. We first pushed into this daily gap, this gap here, so we could potentially maybe drop lower. Since we've pushed higher, so we could drop lower. Maybe the next week would then expand higher as a rejection to this gap. So maybe let's first get an expansion fully to this gap there, and it's obviously in discount, so that will be a potential place to take some longs, but for now I'm sticking with some shorts. So we've had this sweep there, and we're dropping. The one hour is also not showing much. All the gaps have been mitigated, but you know, we could also reach into this one here and then continue to drop lower. Those are the potential targets. The only 1 hour gap that's available is here. Let's check the 15-minute. 15-minute, we had some kind of consolidation inside there. So I'd like to see maybe these highs get railed off before we can continue lower. What news do we have today? Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index and this retail sales stuff. Okay, and on the whole week, what do we have? I mean, this whole week we had I think this was CPI. Yeah, CPI week. So let's wait on 5 minutes and see what happens. So end up we start rolling higher. Let's see, did we take out the highs on the highs were taken out on ES, which means MQ is the weak one here, and we've also managed to push above this one. ES still hasn't reached, so ES has already been taken out there. Let's see what NQ does. Okay, about 1 minute now. I don't think there was an entry here, so better sit on my hands here. Yeah, no entry at all. Except for this gap. So price ends up tanking lower, rejecting the daily move. But ES had formed an SMT on the daily. Still, you can see it from here to here. So the drop is there, but I don't see an entry so far, except the fact that we ran these highs. Looks like AM session is about to end. Let's go to PM. Now back with 15. I've already dropped drastically. I'm gonna use the 1H. We're pretty close to this low here. And I would like to, see price retrace back to this gap to premium. It's gonna drop probably around there, but just have to wait and see what happens. So probably have a trade up into the high. So market just opened. I mean, it was already open, but line short is over. I'd like to see a kind of a sweep, if possible. So we didn't sweep anything here, neither did we on ES. Looks like this was the rebalance after the outside, and the drop continues. No entry for today. Wait a minute, where did the market open at? I don't think Friday was a trading day. Probably. Let's see. 14th of April and Monday. Let's check the 14th April. 14th. Uh, 31. 32. Okay, so it's April. Let's check the Friday. That's some news. And how come there was no trading kept? No trading data kept there, so you skipped it, just went directly to Monday. It's okay. Let's do the analysis again. So we're pretty close to this low on NQ more than we are on ES. And yeah, I'm low key short-term bullish, looking for rejection from this gap, and push higher, bring to some highs. Let's check the weekly first though, because you can see that the weekly could also potentially reject inside here. So let's just wait and see if market could provide an interest of 4H. Nothing much. 1 hour. We could also rebalance back to premium. So let's do it like this and put this here auto block. Here's the midnight open, by the way. Midnight open is around here. So I could potentially be somewhere around there. Doing some longs. And explode higher. Okay, so the broken blow is low there, purging these relatively equal lows here. So for this whole move here, tap discount, but I'd like to use this low here. Wouldn't be discount yet. Take a buy inside there, but the move wasn't a discount yet, so I had to wait. I wanted to wait for this 10-10 level. Man, but yeah, another day will probably give us an opportunity. Hold the 15. Ooh, fair value gap. So let's see. Something like this. I'm looking forward to this high probably. Oh, actually, yeah, this is the place where the rebalance could happen. So this comparison for this gap possibly. But it's not yet discount. And I would like to buy in discount. So this candle here, and check where is it at. So it's around here, and okay. So they will run a low again. I would have liked to see it drop lower a little bit more. So we're already below this low in the ES. Make sure the music here. Right, so looks like this day is also not wanting to give us an opportunity in the morning session, so let's speed it up. Now, where are we at in the daily? We're deep into the gap. I still think I could get some longs though. Okay. Run this low here. Close, pretty close to midnight open. Now it's 13:10. We start rallying. After we run this low here, the daily gap. Okay, I end up exploding higher. Well, actually here there was an entry, and I think this was like this kind of this swing. So focused on speeding it up. So cruel of us. You can see how beautiful we rejected. They didn't take the entry here. Could have been a beautiful one though. Let's go the next day. So we're already rejecting the gap, so that's obviously the target. So see this gap got rejected. I think yeah, that will be it. We've got this here. Good refreshment. Cool, draw to it and then reject, continuing higher. I think that's outside here as well. Buy side, buy side. What a block here and the fair value gap. Market opens instantly. And it's not an SMT, but looks like we're already starting to push higher. Wait for a few minutes. Okay, we end up dropping again below this low. Down the 1 minute, see some inversions there. Come on, why no retracement yet? First level buy side gets tagged and second level while I'm sitting just here. So I wonder if this isn't a discount. It's not obviously, but there's this gap and there's this one as well. The prices are moving without us. I really hate it. And I'm taking out these highs here and go even continue higher, and that happens in the first minutes of the open after running this low. So I think the PM session will balance. Probably discount maybe. Let's first check. Discount will be somewhere around there, so like maybe this gap here or somewhere inside this gap. So when we go back to daily, how's it looking like? Push higher. Very beautiful. So if we get a rebalance, I would be looking for those levels potentially. This gap there. Oh, come on, why am I fast forwarding 1 hour? So look, putting in an SMT there. Ooh. Imagine we have 3 consecutive bullish days. I would have found a trade, but for some reason the setup didn't show up. But yeah, it is what it is. So I'm still looking for buys, even though this has reached the destination for us, but it's still some buys. So Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, not Tuesday, we have this day. Just this, I hope. Fed's page broken, something like that. Yep, and the next day will be Fed share Powell. So the afternoon could be some kind of consolidation. So yeah, let's see if we can find some entries inside here as well. If we don't, then this session is a bummer. Ooh, actually here it's looking good. Until market opens, run this low, forming a crazy SMT. Oh yes, ends up dropping towards below the slow NQ, and yes as well. Probably does the same. It does the same thing. I'm pretty curious where the midnight open is. So we're close. We're below the midnight open here. Midnight open for this day is yeah. So we run this low. First few minutes have been absolute down cry. Ooh, we should have an SMT above there, but the small retracement into a gap there. I think we're gonna go higher now. About the 5, pretty much think we're gonna go higher. I was waiting for maybe a retracement for full discount inside here, but it doesn't look we're gonna get one. except if we take out this low, and looks like we do get it in the end. So 2 minute order block, fair value gap, and a shift here. So I'm looking for some buys here. Beautiful. So enter there, stop somewhere around here, entry here, and my target is rebalancing the gap. So first target is, the target will be those highs, but since we've started dropping, rebalancing the move will be something wise somewhere above this gap. So this is my analysis for the trade. Market shift here, and let's check what news do we have. Fed Daily. Let's see, Fed Daily. So market has already moved 50% of where we wanted it to go, and we're pretty close to this high. If we take it up, then I'll be off on NQ, man. Sometimes it could do some bad stuff. And end up hitting stop loss there. Wow, 1,000 and a few bucks. I think it was because I was wrong on the bias, I guess. Let's check the daily. Did yesterday close bullish? Obviously not. But this new, oh come on. But this new day, I think it looks bullish. Well, still be looking for some buys. My target relatively equal highs. Yeah, we should continue higher. Ooh. Okay, so these are the equal highs I'm targeting. I'll go for it. So you can see beautiful fair value gap holding inside here. 1 hour, we have a beautiful crazy SMT. I wish I could just even long it from here, man. So we have this, and from somewhere around there to here, it's an SMT. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We also have another gap inside here, down to 15, with those lingering around there. So for the opening bell shoots higher. We didn't find a way to position ourselves like pre-market, but yeah, it is what it is. We wait. So what do we have yesterday? Fed Chair Powell speaking at 10, and he's speaking twice today. He's speaking at 1 and at 11. It could be about to have some seek and destroy day here. Just gonna blow this low there. Now close to this low one in ES. Let's see, what does the future pull do? Absolutely nothing. I mean, it's just spoken, but I don't see anything in the market. And we have some kind of something inside there though. You can see from this low there. Let's see if we can open some buys here, turn over here. So we end up running the highs instead, right there, choking them up. Oh god, these days the pictures taking are really crazy. Let's first of all do the PM session. So it looks like we're bearish. And we're targeting these ones and these ones. So let's see if we can find a short entry inside of these moves. We can have a 1-to-1 inside there as shift, a sweep of some relatively equal highs in a fair value gap, 5-minute fair value gap, and then target for the equal or for the constant encroachment and even lower, like 1-to-1. Let's just stay pretted. Ooh, very sleek delivery. Very crazy. We end up hitting the constant encroachment and then shifting. Looks like I'll be taking some small buys. Remove this up to 5-minute. We've hit a constant encroachment level, and look for these relatively guys to get taken out. And I think we're having like a short-term bull run. That will be basically it. So the moment I take a trade here, I realize that it could also drop there, so it could potentially be like a 1-to-1 something around there. So bear with the small trade. So another stop out. Let's wait. I think this trade doesn't have a chance of reaching lower, man. So this is the problem I have. Like, I raise the account up and then I plummet it down like a plane, dropping. So next day opens when we're below this low. I still think that we could have a bull run. We're dropped again into the daily fair value gap. Running these equal lows here. No, equals running like so side liquidity. And yeah, I'd like to find some buys inside up here. So wish me luck. So that's pretty much nothing here. Like, we don't have any more structure inside here except that we could reject this gap here. But I'd like it if price put in another like swing point inside here and take out some crucial lows, because as of now all I can see is that it's giving some reasons to go short-term low to target, you know, somewhere around here. And it's also putting an SMT somewhere from here to here. So there are some reasons that market could drop lower. I think it could do that like as the opening move. And we're gonna drop, I think, 15-minute small gap inside there, and this will be the kind of trade, the target being there. I'd like to see the sweep first though. So we fall short of it, and let's go to the 1 hour. Yes, already taking it out. So it's possible we could find some buys inside here. We drop, we shift, no gap, drop, no gap. 2 minute, no gap yet, except for this one. 5, nothing yet. It's possible they could be rejecting the 5-minute gap. But we can take some buys as a rejection of this gap because we've swept liquidity, and put in an SMT shift retracement. So take some longs. My stop being around there. Target, why is the target so small? So yeah, we were really late, so just take the entry there. I didn't circle any of that we had. Pretty close. Okay, so what do I learn from this? Endurance. Still looking for longs. We ran this low here. Still think there's no reason Okay, still don't think that we're gonna have some shorts. Let's check this low here. We've already taken it out, which means that there's no longer an S&T. And after running those lows, I managed to shift again, leaving behind this fair value gap, and this could be an entry. And there we have some relatively equal lows here, so I'd like to take it. And let's go risk on. If we lose it, then well and good. As of now, like, we're losing more and winning less. Yeah, yikes, we tried, man. Bye. Yo, when we're breaking the gap, so becoming like bearish. So it's like we're calling the low, but we weren't. It's like, well, we were seeing in price. So far, looks like we're still bearish, not going higher anytime soon. Let's see if we can reach to this price point here. So I go down the daily time frame. Let's remove this, it was useless. Set the ES from the hive, but NQ didn't. And burst some gaps. Let's look for some sales. So we have some relatively equal highs, and there will be good buy side in the coming times. So down to 1 hour, could run the side and potentially draw to this low here, which is sell side liquidity. So you can see how far ES is in the movement. Making me think that since ES has already taken out these lows on there, we could be cooked in this one. It's very, very possible that we could be cooked and price wouldn't be about to head lower. I mean, now this kind of looking like it's not providing the confidence to at least draw to these lows here. So let's see if we're gonna lose some more 2k or if we're gonna drop. So it's another 2k loss. So here, I don't know, do we like intervene and just get sweep internally and get cooked? And they're getting a crazy ass SMT, which kind of looked like a reversal in 1 hour. I mean, what is this? What kind of movement is this? Okay, back to 1 minute. So you see we drop, gap, retracement, drop, shift. Like, pretty much can sell it inside here now. At least I think so. Because prior to this swing here, it's premium. And I mean, we formed some SMTs. So could look for some potential shorts prior to this equal lows there. Or even these lows here that I was targeting earlier, but I will be looking forward to these ones here. There's this low, this low. So it moved 50% of the range that we expect, and we're below this low again. I'm gonna close it like this. So it hits break even and returns back lower. Does it end up hitting take profit? Come on, it's so close. Why are you hesitating? So effing close there. You serious? It's so ugly, man. What kind of PA is this? So, well, even if you target these lows or these ones, this week is the most craziest I've ever seen. But it's the 25th, so let's see. What news do we have this week though? Let's go to 15. GDP annualized stuff, jobless claims. What do we have here? Housing price index. So this was like last week. This week we have also some red news. Durable goods, others. I hope we're not forming like any seek and destroy stuff yet. I don't see it. At least I don't see it yet. So we're now in lunch hour, and I think I should have closed it pretty much before lunch hour. Let's check. Lunch hour started somewhere around here, so we could have closed it like here. That was a 1 point something there. So April, very crazy month. next day, go up on the daily and then see what is up. So I haven't reached this low yet, but as far as looking like could still draw lower. I mean, there's no reason for it to continue to draw higher. I don't see, so far at least, I don't see any reason to draw higher. Now that we have the gap here, we got to the weekly, still dropping, rejecting this huge gap, and still have some sell side relatively close. So that's pretty much that I'm looking for. 4 hour. Refine the gap to this. 1 hour, I'm pretty sure you can verify even more, but let's leave it like that. Now we've got target and even more targets there. So if we check well on the 1 hour, also have an internal gap there. I'd like to see the open rally higher. I'm looking for reasons to go long. Go short, sorry. Looks like we're gonna go lower directly. Absolutely fascinating. This is like how many points are these? 170. So further retracement into a gap and quickly should drop inside there. And TP gets hit, so it's could happen this move, but yeah, we don't have the full elements for the model, this model. So we've hit sell side and we've started to consolidate. And this is the craziest session. I think I dropped like 2 over profitability stuff. Look at how the graph is looking like. This is what I hate, man. Is it that I'm not a master of the model? I don't know why, but yes, pretty much. Don't know the reason. So I think one could have took a trade like above there, because where is it at? So that was the minute open. Absolutely no chance of you taking a shot, because there was no retracement back to the open except here and here, and then a drop, another retracement, spot drop, and it melts. So it's another day where taking an entry on the high time frame will be the only possible way, because except if you would wait for there. So entry maybe here, let's say it just stops there, it targets here. So you can see the PM session ends up hitting the full move, like back to this drop. Let's see if the PM session does the full thing though. Right, so we have this gap, tracing to it, trace back again. So if we match the gap and we've swapped liquidity, so this trade will give you an entry, but it's lunch. But here it's not lunch, so you can take sales. Target here, falls short of it, retraces back here, takes out by side, drops again, taking out these lows here, and even continues lower, leaving behind a new day open gap. And now we could grow to these new day open gaps and continue lower as well. It's looking like we have an SMT with these lows though, and like matching it with the S. Let's say you take like a short here though. I'm just testing it out, not like the model, but I'm testing it out. So let's say take the short here. Now consider the 1 hour have this gap as well. Look, running the highs here. Coming extra bullish. Let's see, the rest of the will be skewed though. Targets here. Be a skewed rest of the word. I'm thinking it could drop to these lows, but let's wait and see. Are you serious? You're not serious, man. Let's check the 15. How about we take another short? I mean, we have this placement back to premium. Let's put in another short. Whatever happens, happens, man. Ugly short. I think my win rate is now 20%. Line shower. Let's run it faster. The markets are not your father. This is what the market was directly telling me. And I came from, it's so waggly, man. Like, look at this P&L. 20, 13, 22, drop. Like, crazy consecutive losses. How many consecutive losses? 7. I've messed it up, man. It's messed up. So we'll keep learning. Pretty much killed the model now. Like, I've completely destroyed it. I don't know if it's my the experience, my low experience in reading price, but yeah. I shouldn't have looked for shorts because we had taken out a crucial low. Probably could have found some longs. That's what I did wrong, and my win rate ended up dropping back to 34. So dumb of me. So we'll fix this. It's not the end yet. So until next time, stay blessed.